Hello viewers, welcome back to our show. The name of the show is Shades of Gossip and my beautiful names are Patience Louise. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has subscribed, those who have shared, those ones who always come and ask us for new content. We really appreciate, we are really grateful. And today I've not come alone, I come with my co-host and I'll let her introduce herself plus a guest who will introduce himself to you guys.
Hello, as she said, she has a beautiful name. Me, I don't have an ugly one. I'm called Claire. And yeah, we have an amazing guest. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, Shades of Gossip viewers. My name is Kelson, a student at Kampala International University, and I'm in my third year. I'm so glad to be on this show.
Alright, so today guys, our topic we are going to be talking about cheating. There is a lot of cheating. You guys cheat. People cheat. But I want to first ask my co-host.
Do you ask? Why would you say people cheat?
Yes,
How
they
do you
cheat.
know that the people who are viewing cheat? All of them.
They know. They also know. So have you ever cheated? Have you ever cheated?
No, I haven't cheated, to be honest.
So Hakim, have you ever cheated?
I guess. Have you ever cheated?
Yeah, frankly, I won't deny that.
And you find it interesting?
I don't find it interesting, but I find it satisfying, like why I'm doing that according to my objectives.
Which objectives? Can we get to that list? Those objectives. Okay, speak on the side of men. What objectives?
I think men cheat because they always want more, right? In a relationship.
They're literally not satisfied
So
with
your
what
girlfriend is less. You find.
I'm sorry if she's watching, but she's not less. Actually, let me first make this clear. I no longer cheat, and I am a settled person in a relationship.
Okay, tell us during that time when you were cheating, what was happening? What was wrong with you? Because sometimes we think, oh, it's a demon. We go to church and kneel down before God. We pray for you guys because you guys can cheat.
Yeah, on that note, I think it's kind of like a possession among individuals. Alright, it's demonic, I'm not so sure. But people cheat. It's not only men, but generally all genders cheat.
All genders cheat, but on a larger extent, men can cheat. I'm sure.
Yeah, sure, men can cheat, but I think women cheat more. Women cheat more.
Before you accuse women of cheating,
Justify. First justify before you say women cheat more.
Women.
Maybe if I told you're trying to say in this era. Maybe, but justify.
but even if in this era, a serious babe won't cheat unless you get to these girls from the streets.
My God.
No,
I'm
okay.
serious.
Let me tell you something. I know you're girls, right? So, what I came to realize actually in this era, in like girls, women, ladies go for money, and what they put up in front is money. That's what they want most.
Okay.
And the general population in the world today, women accordingly, right? So women cheat most because they want money, and the general number of men, they don't have that much money to give them.
And I'll ask you, don't you love money? Do you like being poor?
Of course, I don't want to be poor.
No one wants to be poor.
But it's not
if I find that you're not productive, of course I have to get someone who is going to provide. At least let me give you love, the other one
So
gives
let
me
ask
money.
you some. So why would you accept in the first place, instead of cheating afterwards?
Why do I think of cheating?
Like why would you accept someone to be in love with that person despite the economic background.
Do you know something called impersonation? Men can impersonate. Someone will come to date you, and then that someone, or they will borrow cars, someone will borrow a car, so you'll think when this guy has a car. He will come with a car, he will come with the money, he gets a loan to come and vibe you. Then after him impersonating himself as a rich man, after you accepting from nowhere, you ask for emergency, like urgent money. Then he will tell you, wait, hey, it's nowhere to be seen. But those days, even you don't wait for me to ask for money from nowhere. Breakfast, mobile money. Lunch, mobile money. Like, then I accepted because I saw maybe you're upright wallet-wise, but from there you find that someone is not coping with what he started with, so you have to get
they will disagree
plan B.
with you, because like someone will come like in that picture of having money and stuff, and then living alone, like finding out that this guy is not to your expectations as he presented himself. So that person, men might have motives like in relationships. So that man might have real money and stuff, cars, what? But then, like after achieving his goal, then maybe he will do everything in his power to show you, like, to give you that false courage to proceed with the relationship, even if pretending to be.
But I think you have to tell someone the real truth. Okay, you vibed me with your man, I've eaten the alone, it's okay. But after tell me, but you know what? Now that you've accepted, at least let's try to build a future. I won't maybe sometime provide this and this and this, but someone will keep you in that line. You keep asking for a huge amount because you know he's going to give you huge sums of money. Then from nowhere, nigga is telling, yeah, I don't have money. No.
So if I may ask something, would you consider such a person to be like, how should I say it? It's not a cheater because I've not cheated. How would you consider such a person who comes in with a line that you're impersonating your lifestyle? You are not being true to yourself on how you live, to go and trying everything to get that person. How would you call a term that type of person? A cheater?
No, actually, men, they are gods of trickery. So
that's a new term. First explain, gods of what?
Of trickery. So men are cunning. So they will do anything they can to win your heart.
True.
Even if it means renting like the
State house.
the state house for a day, or taking the president's car for a day, anything they can do to win your heart, to achieve what they want for that moment, they will do that.
One thing I know, I'm not sure, but I think it might be true. Men want to go for what they can't have.
I think in most cases, such people who put it in their minds that I must get that, okay, like you make it a duty or a must do that, I must get that girl or get that person. Those are the ones who want to be true. Do you realize that? In most cases, those are not the people who end up cheating. They are not being so true to themselves.
Even a man who is true can cheat.
No, yeah, I get that. But in most cases, someone who makes it a project that I have to get that person. You are not going there for
sometimes it's a bet.
Exactly.
Boys sit around and bet. You can't. Yes.
That's new. That's new.
You didn't know that.
Boys can bet. Boys can sit around in a circle, and then maybe a girl will pass, and then they will be like, "See that girl? She's principled. You can't get her."
So
then this one will be like, "I can get her and even smash."
But you are a girl. You are a girl. So how did you know that that's what boys do? Because
we've gone through it. We've seen it.
From where?
Yeah, we've seen guys bet on girls. I can get that girl, smash her, and then they'll even succeed. Nigga will come to you, put in a lot of effort to prove something to his boys. So, boys are some dirty game like politics.
So, in simple terms, to you, would you agree with the saying that once a cheater, always a cheater?
To a larger extent, yes.
What makes you say that?
Because you know, when you, how should I say it? Like when you adopt to a habit, it's very difficult for you to abandon that. Like if you are, let me use an example of if people like these government officials. Okay, let me say the police. So police, we all know that they are corrupt officials, right? So that those people, like, you can't come and convince me that once you get a police officer like being corrupt, like taking that bribe money and stuff, like even if you imprison that person, they'll still do it because they have their reasons. Yeah. So once a cheater will always cheat, but if I was one, I won't deny, but I'm no longer a cheater.
But okay, for you, why did you stop cheating? And yet you believe once a cheater, always a cheater.
Since you told us you're no longer a cheater. So
I grew up.
By the
So
way.
you mean cheating is for small boys?
In
But even
simple
big
terms.
men, but I tell you, no one cheats like big men, like grown-ups. These big men, they are the ones you find with 2 wives, one at home.
Should we also consider them being young? Because as you said, you grew up. That's growth. And in another way, I see it that when you grow up, you literally know what you want. You stop cheating. Now, what would you consider those guys, those grown men? But
Sugar
anyway,
daddies.
Yeah, well, yeah, what you're saying is true. Grown-up men are fond of cheating all the time. Why? Because we, the youth, like, we think that money drives everything, right?
yeah.
So, and to a larger extent, we, the youth, like, don't have that much money, and the money gives the men the confidence
To go and
to go for many, this one. So you find these grown-up men whom you call sugar daddies. Do you have one?
No.
Yeah, they have money, like they get money when they are grown up. So, and one thing I'm sure of is that you girls are really enticed with money.
Like
even
how
if
boys
someone-
are so attracted to nyashes.
Yeah, some.
Oh my
Even
God.
if a blind grown-up man comes to you but gives you millions all the time, you surely fall for that.
But it's not for every girl, by the way.
if I told you
It's
have-
for a few.
if you have principles,
It's
in
for a
you,
few.
If you have like principles in you and you really put it that my principles come before this, you can't fall for that type of person easily. In fact, you won't give yourself the opportunity to be accepting the money just like that, because you first think, like, you put it in your head that, for real, why am I accepting this money just like that? This man is giving me money all the time just like that. For what? There must be a reason behind it.
Let me ask. Do you have dreams?
We all have dreams.
Who doesn't dream?
Do you have a job?
If you don't have,
No, you
me, I don't have, I don't work.
don't. What's your dream?
A dream car, I'm not a thought of a dream car, but I know I'll get a car.
Alright,
Because I don't know which car is the best, but I know something that will make me be cool.
alright, let's assume your dream car is a Range Rover. So what if this guy comes up?
An old man.
Yeah, sure. And hands you over the Range Rover key, and he's like, I like you, what? He gives you the car, like, what would you say?
I personally, if at all I was in that type of situation, I'll obviously have to first reject. Because first of all, I have to ask myself, why are you just giving it to me? Is it because you like me? Like, from where? We don't know each other. From nowhere, you like me just because you have seen me. I can't accept that car. What if that car? Okay, I don't know I literally don't know the source.
Why do you even think of liking you when nigga is 4 times your
Wait,
father?
wait.
Thank
I quoted
Why?
something in your statement.
Which is
You said, first, I would not
accept that car.
First,
Yes.
which means there's the what? The
There
second.
might be.
Okay, Abai, tell us the second. I also want to hear the
No,
second.
it's not. It doesn't mean that when I say first, it doesn't mean that
there is
there
another.
is a chance. I'm giving you the reason. That is one reason. I can't accept the car because literally I don't know you. That is the main thing. And if at all I have my own principles, my principles won't allow me to just accept that car just like that. What if you're a ghost?
Snake.
I accept that.
The
What if
snake
it's a-
stories.
You know the snake story. What if that's the okay? Like that's the car came because of the snake thing. You want me to die?
Well,
I can't. I just
So-
can't accept the car just like that.
But I think cheating, I think people do cheat because maybe they are looking for some peace of mind. Like you
Maybe,
find someone, you're having a partner, but whenever you're with this partner, all you do is have wrangles from Monday to Monday. But then there is this other person you confide with. Like when you go there, they really treat you like a princess, or they treat you like a king. Like you feel you're building an empire with this other person, but yet your heart and your whole is with the other person, though you don't find comfort when you're with them. And that thing mostly works with men, because you find a guy, you ask him, why are you cheating on your wife? I love that girl, but she quarrels a lot, and I hate quarrelsome people. But this one, when I go there, like she will treat me like a princess. I mean a king. She will handle me very well. She takes good care of me, but still, you still want this other girl to stay with you. Why is it why is it like that in men?
yeah, well, as I said that men are never satisfied, like it's in their genes. Yeah, all men you're seeing around.
We should go to God and they change
No,
those
you're going
genes.
to make us look at
Even
before
if-
we spot anyone.
No, actually, that's why I want the Muslim like religion, because they
You're
knew,
given freedom, yeah?
they knew how the world works, right?
But
So-
again, talking about the Muslims, you're granted that permission of having 4 wives when you have the ability to take care of them all equally. Not that I love this one more, so I'll always provide for this one, and then this one will hustle for herself. No, it has to be an equal treatment.
Yeah, sure, of course. But let me ask you something.
You're asking me here.
Any of us.
You're the one who has said that.
Okay, ask.
So, let me say there is a post for which live example should I bring? Like if they say they want a guild president at campus, but then that person must have got only 80 and above in all the papers that he or she has done. But then, that we all know that is very difficult. Like, what's your highest mark you've ever done at campus?
Campus. Over 84.
Wow, you're brilliant. But,
Over
but
84.
of course, people may be like, they may come worthy like contestants, but they don't have that marks. So what will the school do? Of course, if no one has that marks, like the ones that have come, of course they will just reconsider and they say, okay, anyone can contest, because a school will need what? A guild president. And if all men, because not all men are financially stable, the Muslims, they are not all rich. So does that say that you don't have the right? What?
No, even if you're not rich, but you're able to take good care of those 4 wives, it is okay, even if you're not rich. By the way, there is not being like rich extravagantly, but then this person, you never lack.
So by care, like what do you elaborate about the care? Which kind of care is needed?
The care,
Like,
the feeding, there is even that. You know, when people get married, you expect what they are.
Indirect satisfaction.
That satisfaction, it has to be equal. Don't go to her for a full week. In fact, you have to share.
So in simple terms, you have to make sure that you can be able to budget the whole thing. When you give wife A, whatever you give wife A, you must be able to give to wife B.
Yes. If you construct for her a house,
Construct for wife B.
all of them. Not one being in a boys' quarter, then this one is living in a bungalow. No. They have to be treated equally, which is not easy, by the way. That's why you find some. Of course, they be having wives, but those wives be fighting all the time.
So I normally watch news, and actually, what I normally watch is wrangles, fights among women.
You must be watching Gatari Kung Fu.
Muslims. Yeah, cause
Muslims.
yeah, because actually those guys exceed more than 4 women.
Yeah.
So some do it for fun, I think. Women, like men, do it for fun to get this because the religion what entitles them to this. So these women come up, they're like, so most especially when the guy dies, they always come up, what, this is, I'm also the mother of his kid.
I'm having his kids.
I want this. And that doesn't add up, you know?
But
So,
for Muslims, my Muslim friends, I'm sorry, but for Muslims,
You're finished.
I can't stand the Muslim culture of saying 4 wives, because see, even if you know that, even if he comes and tells you, you know what, I'm having another wife, I'm getting another wife, it will hit differently. Like, why do you have, even if, like, why are you getting another person?
Okay, if I may ask you,
what is missing in me that you're looking for in another person?
Thank you. If I may ask you, imagine you were a girl. Not even imagine you were a girl, it's fine that you're a dude. And you have no, okay, for instance, no, if you were a girl, would you really feel comfortable sharing a guy? Would you really feel comfortable sharing a guy?
of course, 100% you wouldn't be comfortable.
But some girls are comfortable. Hey, yeah, you reduce on some stress.
What gives you the audacity?
Then I think those are the ones that are called the cheaters.
Yeah, some girls
How can
will
you be comfortable?
be comfortable because you will not waste a lot of time with them. Some people be there and they just want you to just be there, like,
Then you're a cheater.
when they ask, do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I have a boyfriend. Where is your boyfriend? This one is my boyfriend. But you can't even spare a second to talk to that person in a day, but you say you're dating only you will call that person, okay, when you're just using that person, you just want something from that person. Maybe you want money,
So would you
all
consider
the pleasures that come with love. So
one thing I can tell her, firstly, you should know, there is no human being on earth who will be comfortable. If that person is comfortable, then that's obvious. That person is cheating somewhere, don't you agree? Because you can't say that, no, I'm fine with it. You know, some people cheat for revenge.
why are you looking at me? I'm not cheating on anyone.
If you do this, I also do that. Right? If you slap me, I'll slap you.
Like how I asked someone that very question. Once I cheat, always I cheat. Do you agree?
I have another
The reason
question.
they cheated, she said, the reason she cheated was because she found out she was also being cheated on. So,
So I have another
but
question.
I think those people are driven by emotions. You can
I
ask.
have a question. Take an instance of that. I'm in a relationship with someone, and I start, okay, like I flirt with other guys online. Nothing, okay, like just flirting. Nothing is going on.
Why do you flirt in the first
Let me
place
first
when you
finish
have
the
someone?
question. Let me first finish. Would you consider me to be a cheater? If I'm
You're planning. Let me tell you. You're planning.
Well, let
'Cause
me tell you something. As long as you're flirting, that makes you 100% a cheater.
Yeah.
Why would you flirt with someone? The way I understand flirting is having that little emotions, exchanging what.
so that's silence romance.
That's obvious. Even
You're
if-
planning to cheat. So in case your boyfriend does something, you have a plan B.
Backup.
You have a backup. You can run to that person anytime.
By the way, also, let me tell you, even if you are in a relationship, and then you crush on someone else, that's
Please, crashing is okay.
cheating.
There is looking at
Right.
someone and you appreciate. Actually, I think crashing is like appreciating.
No.
You just appreciate. Oh,
Because-
he's cute.
Let me say,
We have to appreciate people.
let me say, if you're crashing on one of your lecturers, So, you know, in relationships, we normally get fights and stuff.
True.
So you may be like, I fought with my guy, and then you have an option in your head. I have a crush on this lecturer, and then you be like, let me say Kalema. You're crushing on Kalema.
Oh my.
Kalema, we are sorry if you ever get to see this.
And I like that. Oh.
No, there is a friend of
No,
mine called.
we go. Yeah, well, we
So,
go ahead.
So you crush on this guy, but you normally see him around. So you start like, should I say, what's it, seducing? Like, it's called
Trying to entice.
like this normal days. It's
Kwetega.
called kwetega. So not only called kwetega, you put yourself in the spotlight for that person to see you, and then men are easily like.
In simple
triggered.
terms, yeah, men are easily fall into the trap of seduction.
Yeah, right. So you leave the other guy. So if the person
But-
you crashing on accepts, then you go
You're
with
saying
that one.
men easily fall in the trick of seduction. Like if you're having someone, what is that that will entice you? Like that will stimulate your feelings to go
But
and
before you
cheat.
finish, I think for me, for someone to be in that type of situation, you're not satisfied with the relationship.
Oh, thank you.
You are not satisfied. Because if you are, why would
Why?
you even have it in your head to even think that
Talking
Let me
about
just
that,
go.
have you ever loved someone truly? Like you find nothing that anyone has that beats her appearance, her mental thinking and stuff. Have you?
I
Or
am.
you've not yet?
I am.
You
Not I have, all I will, but I am.
you're
so you are truly in love with someone right now. Congratulations.
so you
I
still
pray the same for you. Well,
It's not what happened.
what
but
happened Apa, tell us.
God's plan, leave me alone.
But I think cheating for men look for too much. They look for too much. They want to have what they can't have. Like you want to get a girl, she has the nyash, she has the face, she has the brains, she has everything, soft body. Everything you want to find it on one girl. Forgetting the fact that no one is perfect. You'll find your village girl, but she has a nice figure. You find this town girl, she has no brains, but with a cute face. So you weigh and then you'll be like, let me have both of them at the same time. So I think men should be taken to church for prayers because
no, men should not be taken to church because, as you've said, no one is perfect. But we need to be contented somewhere, in one way or the other.
there is even some boy who told me girls should live with the thinking that every man is a cheater and they will never find a guy who doesn't cheat. Like everyone is going to cheat on you. Or you get the president, or you get the most handsome guy, or the lawyer, the guy who is most loyal. He will cheat on you at some point of time. Do you believe in that?
I think men don't need prayers or anything because all we're looking for, what they are looking for, because I'm no longer cheating, like to be contented in one way or the other. And besides, when you go in the population books of the world, women are more than men. So if men, let me say there are 2 billion, let me say 6 billion women, because I think the world's population is around 8 or 9 billion.
I don't know.
So let's assume there are 9 billion, and there are 3 billion men, and then 6, like 9 minus 6, what you get?
9 3.
3. So let me say if the 3 billion men get 3 billion wives, let me say that is 1 man, 1 wife. Then who will marry the rest?
The rest will go to convents.
Thank you. That's why that is that section.
Yeah, there is being a convent. There is.
That can't happen. Can it happen?
You're talking about being contented. When you talk of being contented, my mind runs to these married men. Like, I think for someone to take someone as their wife, like they even go and make those vows, they get their rings, like even they call people to gather. Those are weddings. People to witness that now this one is no longer on the singles table.
Taken.
Now this one is taken. Why is it that these men come again and start hunting for these single ladies or even fellow married fellows? And then they start having secret affairs with such people. Why is it so? Yet men, for someone to be contented, I mean for someone who is contented, the first sign is marrying that person. Like you're contented, you can confide with that person. So why do you come and cheat again?
Okay. So, do you have your mom and dad?
Yes, I have.
Becomes too personal when you involve family.
No, it is an example.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Until the way she looked, it's like you're hitting a personal spot.
No, I have my parents too.
Okay, let's leave family. So
It's an
actually-
example, it's okay.
It's okay, me, it's okay.
Okay. So, do you have step sisters or brothers?
No, and I want to appreciate my father for that.
You want to appreciate?
Yet,
That's religion.
a religion, I'm a Catholic.
So should I say your parents are so too deep into religion that they can't see?
No, I think my father is a loyal man.
He's a loyal man.
Yes, I'll give him
Well,
the
then
PhD
I'll
of being
ask.
loyal.
Do you have step sisters or brothers?
I don't have step-sisters or brothers.
What? So that leaves me alone now, because
So you have?
we are like 100 children.
Are you sure? You're joking?
Yeah, and I think
101 father.
I was joking.
Eh?
So marriage, I think it's a decision people make actually without taking further analyzing,
Investigation and interviews.
investigations.
But if we go for investigation and stuff, then all of us have to be single.
Actually, some
No,
men.
as there is something that he said, no one is perfect.
Yeah, no one is
Obviously.
perfect. But then, why do you cheat when you're married? Okay, no one is supposed to be perfect, but at least be perfect in some field.
As they say, there are some demons.
Some we need
Instead
to
of
go
you
to church.
trying to work out your issue with your partner, the demon of cheating enters you and you decide to.
But there are some people, when you annoy them, they resort to cheating.
So let
by
me,
the
let me
way.
first proceed. So marriage, actually, there is the fact that some people are forced into marriages. Do you agree?
Yeah, true.
So, let me say,
But there are few.
let me say I impregnate someone. So that person, the family gets to know. And obviously they would say, we can't let that slide. Take care of this girl and marry her. Okay? Even if you know pregnancy might come like, as an accident, something
Unexpected.
Unexpected, yeah. So I'll agree because I don't want to go to prison, and I marry that person.
Which is wrong.
But which was not my intention to marry that specific person. But due to the circumstances, that's
had
what
to.
I had to do. So, in the meantime, since I'm not contented with what I
Do you
have,
want
it's all about content. Cheating is about content. So
True.
if you're not, if you are,
I am
so if
fancy.
so if I'm this marriage, of course, at least I'll try to find someone who reaches like my expectations. Like I'll try to get someone who I'm truly contented with, even if she's a side dish, yeah. I'll still take that as something good, something I like. Even if I have a wife now,
True.
I'll still cheat to be contented somehow.
But do you know that there is this there is a percentage of people. You even show this expression of like you're the happiest man on earth when you're getting married to that person. But still, as I said, the demon of cheating enters you. You decide to cheat when you got the woman that you wanted.
And the other thing in marriages, I've never seen a stable marriage.
But that's true.
Even if you say that is the most loyal person in the universe,
No.
of course there are fights.
Yeah, there are fights, but as parents, I think parents have to question themselves, because like for real, why do you have to fight in front of your kids? Don't you feel that you're going to traumatize them? And yeah, I know nothing is okay, or I mean 100% perfect, but at least some faults as adults you have to keep them to yourselves. You don't have to
expose them in front of your kids.
In front of your kids. Like how some people go, they fight when their kid is there. Like, what is that kid going to think, and what are you inserting into that kid's brain? Those are the people you find, those are the boys you find that they are beating women because they come from violent homes.
To think of it, in most cases, families that have like, in most cases, youths or children that who have like this type of thing of I can't settle in a relationship or something like that, they're traumatized because of some childhood incidences. Do you realize that?
Yeah, you find someone.
That when I see my parent fighting, I feel so traumatized that even if I'm to settle down with this person might end up beating me. This person might end up cheating on me, not treating me. You know,
even cheating. By the way, even cheating, like how they say charity begins at home. Even cheating, some boy will cheat because you ask him, why are you cheating? Yeah, my father has 10 wives.
Whatever you say it with a lot of pride.
Hey, my father has 10 wives. Okay. Now who am I to be that holy with one cowgirl?
As I told you, I have more than 2-3 stepmoms, and I have grown up in a life in which I don't like. I know how it feels having many what?
Wives.
No, step sisters, okay, wives, a large family.
Yeah.
On one man. So you can't convince me that I would like my kid to grow up in such a situation. Of course not. Actually, all the people that I've seen with more stepdads and stepmoms, like a larger family, they will always say, I don't want this to happen to me. And that thing, I think and I pray that thing comes to an end. It's curbed somehow. Because
it can't come to an end.
It's not fair. Like how? Of course, you would... having many sisters and brothers is good, but we need more parental affection, and of course, if you are men, you won't get the many needs you have gotten.
Even the attention, because it's so hard to divide the attention.
In this era that parental attention and affection is less, most parents give in more priority like to what they do. You get that's now the great chance for a child to get literally spoiled. If you're to realize that.
But I think also parents, like you're saying, they are neglecting their role. But as a child, like...
Don't you also have a head to think?
They take you to school like, okay, sometimes we blame parents that they are not getting time to talk to their kids. But the reason why those parents are taking you to school is to cover up that space you get for the teachers to tell you. Now the teachers have told you, but because you hear people saying parental neglect, you also say, I'm going to do this because my mother has not told me not to do it. So you do it knowing it is wrong, but because your parent has not told you about it, so you're doing it intentionally.
Maybe also when you're in school there as a young child, you're putting it in your head, this is not my parent. Even if you tell me this and that.
Of course, that's how we used to be. Metron tells you something, you're not my mother. Even my mother doesn't scold at me. Who are you? Like, you feel, you start to undermine people.
So what would you advise if I told you to give advice to those PhD cheaters?
But before we give advice, before we give advice, there is someone who said cheating is also a stage. Do you accept that there is a stage for cheating?
Is that a stage? Is it true? Do you agree?
That it is a stage. If you don't cheat when you still have that chance to cheat, then just wait to cheat when you're married. Is it true?
Cheating.
Because I am not seeing any truth there.
Well, according to my perspective, cheating is not a stage.
Thank you.
Because even a man of 80 years can still cheat.
Auntie, those old men who are cheating, they missed that stage when they were youths. Are you?
No, it's like eating food. Can you stop eating?
I only stop when I'm dead. Even if I'm dead and I find food in heaven, I will eat.
Good. So even if men die now, and in heaven, they are still girls, they can vibe. They'll still cheat on
So
their
in simple terms, once a cheater, always a cheater. There is no change.
No, but to some extent, I want to support the point of. I want to support the point of cheating. Also, maybe it is some stage. It is some adolescent stage. Because
By the way.
one time, not me, but someone I know.
Now you know many people.
Someone I know. Me, I have a list of cheaters. And I might cheat. Sorry, I'm not a snitch, but I'm trying to
They're
teach.
not saying
Hey, it is an edutainment.
Entertainment.
I'm educating and entertaining. So, someone at some age, and it was there, form 2, form 3 there. So someone was telling me, you have to cheat right now on those boys, because if you don't cheat now, they are either going to cheat on, they are cheating on you, even your relationship won't last. You get, and this is the age for cheating. You're waiting to cheat when you're a grown-ass woman. Like you're grown up, you're having kids, you start cheating. So at some point, even peer pressure maybe.
If at one point, I've forgotten the term in economics.
What you want to tell
At
us?
one point,
Per capita income. All the
we
demand
are all
come.
economically at the same level. If needs stop, if all the needs we have are equal, then cheating will come to an end. Because many people,
Then it
like
will
for
never come
girls'
to an
side,
end.
for girls cheat because of needs. Some girls think men are their parents. They're supposed to take care of them. Because we find a large number of students here, the girls, the tuition is paid by their boyfriends, right? Sugar daddies.
And what of the parent?
So, because they have needs, okay? Someone might want to graduate, but the parent is not willing. I know also people, they don't have them, the parents cannot like afford, or maybe one parent dies, all the students like lost the tuition, and then the option is what? The boyfriend or a sugar daddy. That's why even you find many campuses have resorted to prostitution, right?
So that habit in campuses. But not only campuses, even those married women, even
percentage campuses.
Because they see they are still young, they have
their bodies is their bodies is the capital. So in a nutshell, what advice would you give to someone who wants to stop cheating, who wants to be like you, who wants to stop cheating?
Settle down, Jesus has entered.
After giving the advice, you give the viewers their social media handles where they can find you.
Alright. What I can say, cheating has goods and bads. There are men who will love you but will not sleep with you, but you'll just breastfeed the snake.
I didn't see that coming.
Understand you.
See? So of which some women, it's okay for them to feed even if the lion, they'll breastfeed it as long as you're giving them money. So let me start with the good ones. For men, when they cheat, it reaches the satisfactory level, like they are contentment, and they feel happy in one way or another, and they reduce on the pressure at home, they feel relaxed, because that's why they cheat. You may have a boyfriend, you have to give him a headache all the time. So if he gets another person, that's what makes him happy, then that's good for him. And for girls are the people who have needs the most, okay? Because I think girls live in a world of competition.
True.
So you may see that shoe, that girl's shoe, any girl's shoe, or she buys that outfit, and you'll be like,
I must get that.
Whether what truth or crook, I'll do it.
I get it.
So you get a dude who's willing to provide, then why not? You cheat, I support you as long as.
To add on what those two advices that you gave, the first one, what was the first one? I'm forgetting it because I wanted to interrupt, but then
it was about men.
Men.
And because they are pressurized at home, they are not given peace. So if he gets another girl who gives him peace, then that's good. That was my first point.
Then if I told you put it that way, there is nothing for me to add. Then the second one of looking for someone because your partner is just not having enough. I believe someone should try to be patient. You work hand in hand. For Christ's sake, that person is not a robot to get money all the time.
For
just
me,
like that.
if I'm to give advice to anyone, either a girl or a boy, if at all you get a chance and you get someone who is going to love you right, who is going to treat you right, please don't cheat. If it needs for you to go and kneel before God and ask for deliverance from cheating, please do it, because they are too rare to find.
The demerits of cheating. So 80% I wouldn't support that, because you may want money. You know, money is the root of all evil. So since you are blinded by money, it will lead to get diseases like which you will regret your entire life. You may go and sleep with a guy who's promising to give you dollars.
Heaven and earth.
Then you sleep with him, and it leads to the end of you. And then
1 second of enjoyment can lead to the destruction of your life for life.
True. And then men, I don't encourage you to cheat, because you know, women are also people and they deserve respect. They deserve the best of them.
Thank you.
So if you get one, truly give your all to that person. And if you want, like, don't cheat. So rather you cheating, train that one girl like into the real person
you want, because no one is perfect.
Yes, this conversation is a long one. If we are to have it, we are going to have it for a whole month. But can you tell these people, but we are going to come back with it sometime. We go deep with those experts. Next time we are bringing real cheaters here. So can you give our viewers your social media handles as we wind up?
As I first introduce myself, my name is Kelson, and actually I'm an upcoming artist.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
So you can follow me up on my social media, Kelson Uganda, everywhere, every social media platform. I'm always there.
Okay, thank you, Kelson, for coming.
In front of the screen.
And for me, as I told you, my beautiful name is Patience Lynn Wiz. On Twitter it is Patience Lynn 02. Then also Instagram, Patience Lynn 02. I mean TikTok, Patience Lynn 02. Then on Instagram it is Patience Lynn Wiz. That has been us for today.
And then for me, my Instagram, it's Claire, but it's a CLA, then a dash, then capital IRE. That's for Instagram. WhatsApp.
Okay, that has been us for today. See you next time. Bye bye.
No.